Hello again and welcome to Ndudu by Fafa.
Hello, gorgeous folks. Thank you again for tuning in for another exciting episode. And today I'm making my carrot fritters, but not as you know it. Of course, it's going to be packed with natural flavors. And naturally, I'd leave the list of ingredients and measurements, including the transcript of this recipe on my blog, fafagilbert.com. So do check it out. And of course, if I'm going to be making carrot fritters, I do need my carrots. So I'm using my whole carrots, including the leaves, yes. So if you watch my previous video, I did this amazing salad, yes, with my carrot and carrot leaves. Now let's make some fritters. And if this is your first time, you welcome. Notification gang, how you doing? Now let's start. Now, usually when you buy your carrots and it's like very fresh, sometimes you just need to wash it and it's good to go. But on this occasion, I definitely needed to peel it, as you can tell, because I need that aesthetic as well. Yes, absolutely. But I'm not going to throw the skins away. They're going to be making some beautiful stock later. Now, here I'm using my 15-year-old grater that has gone through the test of times. Now, do you have any kitchen utensil that you've had for ages? Leave your comments below and share your experience. I'd love to know. So after grating this, I'm adding the carrot leaves, which has that flavor profile of a blend between parsley and rocket salad. Yes, a must try. And to that, I've added my banana shallots, but you can use any onions that you have, but particularly red onions would really go well with this. Add your salt to taste. And I don't know about you, but I love carrots and cumin seeds. They are a match made in heaven. You need to try it if you've never tried it. So I've added a few pieces, and of course I've mixed everything together until it's well combined. Now to make my fritters, I need something that will bind this. Yes, so I need to add my eggs. So I just made a little well there. Yes, so instead of using another bowl, cracking the eggs in there, and I'm like, yeah, just adding this. But then again, it's great, or it's better to crack your eggs in another bowl just in case the egg goes off or just in case there's a shell. But I'm kind of experienced, and I think I'm showing off a bit here. But yeah, whichever rocks your boat, just go for it. We just want you to mix the egg with the carrot. Yes, as you can tell. And this is well combined. Now I'm adding a little bit of my corn starch. Yes, you can use your normal flour, not a problem. And I've just mixed it all together. Now this beauty is ready. Now I like to let it rest for about 5 minutes just so that the infusion of flavors takes place. Exactly. And if this is something that you like, don't forget to smash that like button. Yes, and show me some love by leaving your comments below as well and sharing it with your family and friends. So at this point, I know that I now need to place my saucepan on that medium heat, and to that I'm adding my preferred oil. You can use any oil of your choosing. Now, I always say that when I try a recipe, I do try it on 3 occasions. So the first time I made it, I did a freestyle thing. And yes, it looked okay. Honestly, I was thinking about the aesthetics more than anything. So you can omit this altogether and just freestyle it. Absolutely. And the advantage of freestyling it in comparison to this was that you get the crispy edge. Yes, and it also does make a difference. Absolutely. But yeah, continuing with my aesthetic ways of cooking. I know. And after 2.5 minutes, you are ready to turn it over. Now, it depends on how crispy you want it. If you want it crisper, you can actually extend it to 3 minutes, yes. And here I've just turned it, and that looks absolutely beautiful. And yes, I'm also going to fry it on the other side for another 2.5 minutes, and I'm good to go. Now, what I tend to do as well is when I make my carrot fritters, I like to sometimes store it as well, maybe enjoy it as a snack during the day, yes, for about a few days in the fridge. So when I do that, which you will notice in the second batch that I'd make, I just cook it for about 1.5 minutes on each side. So it would have that sort of blush-like look to it. The reason being, if I need to warm it up in the oven, yes, it will be crisper. Yes, and I'm not overcooking it, absolutely. So I do think about those things. Yeah, so this is a great snack that, you can make, place it in the fridge, and as and when you're hungry, yes, grab it. Make some poached eggs, add on top of it, just add some cream cheese, whatever you prefer. Yes, absolutely, and go for it. This is not any other food. This is Ndudu by Fafa. And as you saw me do the freestyle version, yes, it's not that bad after all. Yeah, so you don't really need that hassle. Absolutely not, but that's just me.
Ndudu by Fafa ya Koba Ndudu enye kwelu Fafa kama Ndudu na blo Fafa alaba flavors ulama bala Ndudu vivi to famitu
So that was one that I did fry for about 3 minutes. That was the second recipe that I did test, and it was lovely and crispy. So to serve as well, you can try my Greek yogurt recipe. I'll leave a link in the description box, and mix it with a little bit of my green chili sauce. Yet again, I'll leave a link in the description box below so you can make your own. Absolutely, it's a match made in heaven. And just scoop this. I went to sit in the garden, had my chill drink, and just ate to my heart's content. Absolutely. Very easy, stress-free, no fuss, straightforward recipe. And there was no waste in this kitchen. So naturally, as I mentioned, I'd leave the list of ingredients and measurements on my blog, fafagilbert.com. And do check my second blog, ndudubyfafa.blogspot.com, where I've got some incredible recipes waiting for you there. Naturally, you find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat as Ndudu by Fafa. So pass by and say hi. Noelle, thank you very much for my theme song. And you know what? Until I see you next time, take care of you. Be nice, be beautiful. Check my merchandise, absolutely. And I've got more exciting recipes coming your way. Now, if you also do like the series that I'm making about the African superfoods, leave your comments below, and also suggest what other ingredients you'd like me look into for you. So yes, as you can tell, I've got a plethora of recipes here that you can emulate, and I hope to hear from you all soon. Thank you very much for tuning in today, and guess what? Me is peace out, because me, I love you for you.